Dragon Army Productions presents fashion and makeup tips with Drakkii the Little Dragon. Why, hello, everybody. Drakkii the Little Dragon here today with the much promised makeup tutorial. Yes, I know my right hand is always shaking. Forgive that. Just ignore that. Just please ignore my right. But yes, makeup tutorial. Much awaited and talked about makeup tutorial, and it is coming to you today. Now, as you see, I kind of got my hair clipped up right here and here. I'll show you why. Because it falls in my face. And you don't want that while you're doing your makeup. Oh, God. I'm going to have so much trouble doing this on cam, because everything is ass backwards on camera. My right looks like my left, and my left looks like my right. At least to me it does. But anyways, we're going to start with our foundation. Oh, wait. Before we do that, if you got long hair like I do, tie it back, use a clip, do what you have to. But I like to tie it back in a ponytail. That's usually good enough. But if that's not good enough for you, you could take a clip and pin it back. Personally, I like to twist my hair a little bit so it's tight and not all loose. And then I'll pull it up and I'll put the clip in. Just like so. And it keeps your hair completely out of your face while you're doing your makeup. And I know I look terrible with my hair put up like this. Please forgive me. I'm doing the makeup tutorial, so I know I kind of got some nasty little shadows going on here. The lighting ain't really the best down here, but I do the best I can with the Mylar and the extra lights down there. Yes, I have construction grade lights down to my right. But anyways, we're going to start with our foundation. It is Maybelline Fit Me 110. Ugh. Okay. 110. Yeah. Here we go. I had it upside down. But yeah. What we're going to apply this to our face. And then we're going to blend it out using a cotton square, if I can get one here. Okay, we'll just pull two. I like to blend it out with a cotton square, not a cotton round. Cotton rounds are like cotton balls. If you use a cotton ball type deal, it will leave fibers all on your face and in your makeup, and it just ends up looking like crap. So use this. It's a smooth surface. It's like it's almost like a smooth washcloth. It's almost like a smooth washcloth, but it's even smoother. It's actually more like a lens cleaning wipe or a glasses cloth, so you're not getting that fiber all up in your makeup. And I'll show you what we're going to do with this here in a moment. I'm going to put those over there. I actually got two already out, but they kind of got makeup on them already. So we're going to take our lid off our cover up here, and we're just going to apply it to our face. Actually, I really need to get a mirror down here, because this is going to be difficult as it is. Okay, I got my handy dandy compact here, so it's got a mirror in it. And it doesn't matter if you get it all kind of gooped up. Just kind of spread it out as best you can. and just smooth it in long sweeping strokes with your finger. Make sure you get your whole face applied. It doesn't matter if it looks, I don't know if you can see it, if it looks like crap or not, because you're going to blend it out. And I'll show you my blending method here in a quick moment. I think I'm actually running out of foundation. Oh, God. Nose is running really bad today, so be careful with that, people. Girls. Yeah, just kind of circle it with your finger. Circle and sweep. And then go the opposite way in a clockwise and then counterclockwise. It'll spread out and it'll cover your entire face. Get right up next to your ear, because that is a troublesome spot. If you have trouble getting that spot with your finger, you can use a foundation pin type deal like this, or it's more like a plier. See, just like that. When I finish the foundation, I'll go into what you can do for shades and stuff. But I haven't actually had to use the applier in forever, because I've gotten it down to a science. But some of you got those troublesome spots where you can't really get your finger into. It's really tight and the crease is tough to get around. I know, I bet you guys are asking, how can I do this with a shaking arm? Well, I've had a lot of practice. Really think I'm running out of foundation. And I got hair hanging out here. Yes, I do. Okay. Gonna kind of dab on each side. Get right over your bags. Don't go all the way up. And just kind of short sweep it down. Long sweep it over. And just kind of rub it over your nose. Back and forth. Back and forth. And then kind of do the same thing on the other side. Rub it over your nose. Get right under your eye, right over the bag. I know they say not to do this, but do it anyways, because it works. And I'll show you my method of why it works here in a moment. Once we finish. Ugh. My nose is running really bad today. Then just kind of tilt your head over. Get around your jawbone there. Because you can't really see underneath your jawbone, but just rub or stroke your jawbone back and forth, over the top, over the bottom, over the edge of the jawbone, and you'll get everything. Yeah, underneath your lip and around your chin. Now, I'm not really used to sitting down to do makeup, so this is kind of a little strange for me, sitting down in front of the computer in a smaller mirror than what I'm used to. Okay, I gotta scoot forward a little bit. And if you get those weird little acnes, like underneath your earlobe and stuff, like I got like right here, right at the tip of my finger, don't worry about it. Just cover it up and you'll be fine. Make sure you get right up next to the edge of your ear. Because if you don't, like I said, it'll end up looking like shit and you won't. Now, when I first started doing makeup, I had problems picking out shades, right? And a lot of girls, when they first start doing their makeup and they start applying foundation, they're like, what am I doing wrong? Why does it look like dirt? And I'll tell you why. And that's because some of us have those faces to where our skin tones are hard to match. Now, I used to live in environments where my skin was always really super tan. And New Mexico, Texas, those really sunny areas, you know? That's why I came up with a solution. Now, you can go probably 100 with the Almay Smart Shade and double up with a light to a mid shade. Actually, I would go light on the shade because the Almay will actually finish blending out the color. Usually 200 for us, almost not quite fair skin, but tone. But what is it called again? Shit, I forgot. Anyways, us darker skinned people have some of us have problems finding shades that work for us. So blend a darker shade. I'd go Almay 200. If you got skin like mine, you tan, dark, go the Almay Smart Shade in a 110, Almay 115, Maybelline. I think this is that. Yeah, I said, yep, Maybelline 110 or 115, and blend the two together. Just put on the light shade, then the dark shade over it, the Almay Smart Shade 200, and rub it in. Then I'll show you my blending method here in a minute after I'm done with the foundation. So give me just a moment or two. Just now. Okay, I missed a spot on my right because I'm talking to you and explaining everything as I go along. Yeah, the spot right here where I'm going on right now, where my finger is, that's kind of a tough spot for some of us to do sometimes because we don't always realize that we miss it. So just go down a little further to maybe the flat of your neck, right there. And so no, I had a bit of snot falling down on my makeup there. I had to get it off, and I got both my hands occupied, so I used my tongue. As I know, you might be saying, "Oh, that's gross," but hey, you do what you have to. And usually, I'll just use the remaining residue from the cover up off my finger to cover the nose and the bridge and those little troublesome areas that you can't really do much about. See, I'll just go over my nose just like that with the residue and get the rest of it off, and then I'll kind of go over and just like so. So let me check the cover up here, and we're looking pretty good. I might have to touch up after this, but that's the basic technique. I want to kind of go a little further down over here, kind of. Okay. Now, this is where a makeup rag comes in handy. And that was the rag I held up earlier, is my makeup rag. This is where a makeup rag comes in handy, because you can wipe off, and you're going to want to wipe off what's left of the foundation off your fingers. That is, imperative. I burped there, so forgive me for that. I know, I'm not normally such a girly girl. Okay? I'm usually more like tomboy jeans, boots, t-shirt, leather vest, leather jacket, whatever. But, as we all know, some of us have hubbies that want us to be, like, girlier than we normally are. Like me, for instance, my hubby hates it when I put on my combat boots and my jeans, my work clothes, and just go throughout the day like that. Looking like a tomboy from hell, and it drives them crazy. So girls, if you got your tomboy moments like I do, don't worry about it. Drive your hubby, drive your boyfriend, drive your mate crazy like that, because it drives them crazy. And then when they do see you all girly, they appreciate it more. They really do. Okay, so now that I got my hands clean, I'm gonna bring up our square. Now what you're gonna want to do with this is, it's blending time. I'm going to show you my technique right now. Okay? You start from one side and you just pat. Pat and pull down. It's kind of a quick, and then just kind of short pat, actually longer pats, not the short quick ones, right around your eyes, because you want that to blend out with the rest of your skin tone. And right here, do the same short or longer pats and pull rub down. Okay? And when you come to your nose, pat hard. Right about here, your upper cheekbone. My cheekbone's like right here. And I don't use blush. I know some of you have to use blush because your color doesn't come through, but mine always comes through. And just kind of pull down, pat gently, and pull down right at the edge of your ear. And just pat and pull, pat and pull. It's so easy a monkey could do it. And what this does is it not only blends the makeup, your foundation, but it also pulls the extra foundation that you applied. And don't worry about over applying your foundation, because this method is proven. I've been using it for years, and I have never once I perfected it, once I learned how to do it properly and not have my face looking like dirt, it works. So around your lips, just kind of short, strong pats, and quick, and the quick regular pats elsewhere, everywhere else. So around your eye, around your nose, around those creases, you want the short, long You want the long, short pats. Wait, I'm screwing myself up here. Forgive me. I've never really had to explain this before. But it's a pat blend method. You're patting down your face, getting the extra foundation off, and blending in the rest to your skin tone. And I'm actually hitting my vocal cords there. Oh, forgive me, I had to look in the mirror a little bit closer. I might have to go touch up in the bathroom mirror upstairs, but for now, that's pretty well perfect. As you see, we're pretty fair skinned now. We look like an elf. I look like an elf, actually. I've gotten that a lot because of my ears. People will call me like an elf from like Lord of the Rings elf. And it's actually quite funny because I love that movie. I really do. But yeah. Okay. And here's where it gets interesting. They say do your eyes first, but I like to do the foundation first because using the pat method will not only... The pat method has a couple of effects, a few effects to it. My method of blending has a few effects to it. One, it kind of dries it. It not only does it dry the foundation, but it also makes it solid. It doesn't rub off afterwards, and you don't have too much on your caked on your face to where you look unnatural. Yeah, I can't really speak today. Unnatural. There we go. It works. Believe me, it works. It looks good afterwards. As you can see here, I have almost absolutely no flaws. My skin looks fair, and I got piss poor lighting here. So, okay. They say do your eyes first because of fallout from the eyeshadow. I have a method to kind of halfway eliminate that fallout. I'm going to use this CoverGirl eyeshadow. I've got shit ton of eyeshadows. It doesn't matter what brand of eyeshadow you use. I like to use the powder because the only thing I really use the cream-based pots for is for an eyeliner replacement if you don't have an eyeliner. Or you just ran out of eyeliner and all you got is your cream-based black eyeshadow or silver or whatever. It works great for an eyeliner because you can take... I'm going to pull a brush out of here, and I'll show you which brush it is. This little lip gloss brush right here works perfect for to use the cream-based eyeshadow pot for an eyeliner. It works. I've used it. I've done it. It doesn't last as long, but it does work, and it does look good if you do it slowly. I'll do that in another video. Alternative makeup methods. But for now, we're just doing the basic stuff. Okay, so let me open up my eyeshadow here. Oh, shit, and I just dropped my... Okay, I forgot I actually had a brush in there. Okay. You can use... It doesn't really matter which eyeshadow brush you use. Personally, I like to use the e.l.f. brushes. They're cheap. They're easily replaceable. And they got... This one, I've been using for the last 5-6 years. Give or take. That's how long I've been using just this one eyeshadow brush. And you can use your makeup rag and you can clean, just brush it along your, I'm getting eyeshadow all over the place because I can't keep my hands still. Oh, great. I think I drank too much coffee today, so I think I have to pee. But anyways, I'm going to keep going here. And I just lost my train of thought. Coffee's back there, actually. On my other desk right beside me. Okay, I know you guys are saying, oh my god, she's so gonna mess us up with her shaky ass arm. I know you girls are saying, oh no, this is gonna turn into a hellish makeup tutorial session just because of a shaky, an arm with a tremor that just won't stop. Okay, believe me, it won't. Because I've been doing this long enough. Okay, I'm going to use this dark blue. Because I like dark blue. And forgive me for not looking up at you guys. Because I actually have to... Ah, shit. Okay. I am having a little bit of trouble here because my arm is shaking pretty bad today. But we're getting the eyeshadow on the brush right now. Okay, that should just about do it. Okay, so what you're going to want to do here is take your eyelash just like that, just the tip of your eyelash, or just your eyelashes, and, okay, really need to, give me a second, I need to pull something over here, make my little compact mirror a little bit higher so I can see better, and so I don't have to look as far down outside of the camera zone. So like I was saying, grab your eyelash, and long strokes. Right from corner to corner. See, if you get in the corner, you get kind of this little nice, I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, you kind of get that nice little angle effect. And I'm sorry, I got piss poor light in here. Yeah, you see, right there, kind of piss poor light. Yeah, you can see the piss poor lighting. But yeah, you kind of get that nice little angle effect going right there. Shit, I should have took my meds a whole lot sooner this morning. Actually, I don't think I've took them at all today. Oh, yeah. And just pull. I know some of you are thinking, why isn't she using a primer? Well, I used to use a primer. And the primer I used came from Hot Topic. And it was just a kind of a grayish steel color. But I would have to let it dry before I put the eyeshadow, actually put the eyeshadow on. Okay, there we go. We got our eyeshadow applied to at least one eye. I'm never actually using my left hand. before, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Because as you see, the Parkinson's disease is kind of going a little bit nuts today. And yes, I live with it every day. And I don't do my makeup that often. But as you can see, I successfully did my right eye. Pretty good, huh? With Parkinson's. An arm that's shaking during the whole time. And I get it perfect. Look at that. Is that not perfect? Is that not the perfect application? And I like the dark eyeshadows. I really do. Because they just kind of make my eyes pop. And as you see, I kind of got, I don't know if you can actually see, kind of got greenish, light green eyes today. And yes, my eye color does change. Yeah, it's a light green. It's a light green, almost light green blue. Like, yeah, something like, yeah, about a light green blue. And what I like to do is when I'm getting there's many techniques on how to get your eyeshadow on your brush. I like to just kind of go around in a circle, up and down, circle up and down, and get both sides. That way you're ensuring you don't have to go back to re-get your, you don't have to reapply the eyeshadow to your brush. And corner. Up. You don't have to get it, you don't have to do your eyes like all those commercials are over exaggerated with the makeup and the fancy stuff. If you just want a good functional makeup style, this is the way to go. Actually, I can't do it with my left. Okay. And just kind of long strokes, just keep going over it. I know I probably should be using a primer. Like I said, I haven't used a primer in forever. Because once you compact your brush, once you push your brush into the eyeshadow and get enough on it, you won't need a primer, and your brush does all the blending for you. So you won't have to go back and blend. Now, isn't that cool? Actually, kind of messed up there a little bit, but not too bad. It doesn't look too off. Now, if you want to go a little bit over exaggerated, what you can do is, I'm going to pull another brush out of here. Now, these are just basic, this is just a basic e.l.f. brush set, or Mon-Edge, or whatever the hell brand it is. It's a cheap set of makeup brushes. This angled brush, perfect for eyeshadow. Now, what you can do is, okay, if I can do this right, from where you applied your eyeshadow from the corner, you can take it from the corner and sweep it down a little bit. Just one little stroke, straight from corner to about halfway down, about halfway, quarter way to about the middle of your eye. And you can just kind of get that full kind of eye effect. Now, I don't do that very often, but it is what it is, and it does what it does. And it does look good, people. It does if you do it right. It may take a few attempts to get it right, a lot of Q-tips, but it does do the trick. It really does, girls. Trust me on that one. Okay, so the last step I do is eyeliner. Well, one of the last steps. All right, girls. Now where was I? Oh yeah, we were just getting to the eyeliner. Now, normally, traditionally, I use a black eyeliner. It's Revlon Color Stay is probably the best one I found, and I use a liquid, not a pencil. That is imperative. I trust liquid over pencils because pencils you often have to press harder and it hurts. So Revlon Color Stay liquid is probably your best option to use. And here is why I say that. I say that because I have poked my eye out trying to use eyeliner pencils. I have smashed my eyelids. I have broken lead off into my eye, and it hurts. The most you get with liquid is maybe a little runoff into your eye every now and again. If you don't, let's see, what you do to your, okay, if you don't just kind of scrape off the excess on the side of just as you're exiting the bottle with the brush. Applicator. Ugh, I can't speak today. Excuse me. Holy shit. But today, I'm going to use a liquid sparkly eyeliner. And now I haven't used this in, God, I don't know how bloody long, but I like it because it's gold, it's shiny, it's sparkly, and it's just so... Ooh. Yeah, you know what I mean, girls? Exactly. You know exactly what I mean. Guys, if you're watching this, just to see a pretty girl do her makeup, pay attention, because your girlfriend or best friend who is a girl may ask you to help her with their makeup. May. Especially if you know how to do it. So, watch carefully, guys. And I do mean guys, men. Because I've had men who wanted to do my makeup and totally made me look like a clown. I mean, no joke. Good thing I was not in public and just at home. Because, oh, it was a nightmare. It literally was. It was like Nightmare from Elm Street. Or is it Elm Street? I forget. Freddy Krueger shit out of a freaking horror movie. It really was. I mean, no joke. Anyways, let's get back to the tutorial here. And I know you guys are probably saying, oh no, she's gonna poke her eye out. No, I'm not. And I will show you why. I have been at this a long time. Very long time. And I gotta shake this up properly to get the liquid actually on the brush, because sometimes this sparkly stuff does not want to stay on very well. There we go. Now what I do is I take this finger here, middle finger, and I put it about maybe an inch under my eye, and that kind of stabilizes my hand. And it acts as kind of a guidepost as you go along. So it does work. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. I know I look young, but trust me, girls, it's... And then, if you have trouble doing your eyes, like so, you can do the same trick you used with the eyeshadow that we used for the eyeshadow. hold your eyelashes down. And what that does is it brings your skin taut. And here comes my faithful pooch, Wolfie. Okay, okay, there we go. That's probably better lighting anyways. I know I'm focusing on the mirror and I should be focusing on the camera. I do apologize. And just kind of bring it down just right over where you cornered that eyeshadow. Just a little bit out. So what's going to happen is you're going to have a little bit of kind of, not only a little bit of extra stickiness, so just kind of pull your eyelid around, kind of work that out, and it'll settle itself. So what'll happen is you'll have that little extra little bit just poking right over and underneath your eyeshadow where you cornered it out on your eye. And actually, I used up everything on the brush. Now, I know a lot of you girls will want to try to do your eyeliner underneath your bottom eyelash. I suggest that you don't, because more often than not, it looks horrible. So I'm going to show you my method of how I do it. Okay, this is what I do, girls. Pull your eyelid down, kind of even, and make sure it's half circle. Go over the top of your eyelashes here. Let's see if I can do this. I don't think I can do this today. I don't know. We'll have to see. And if you have trouble, move a finger so you can do your guidepost method. Don't go all the way to the corner, girls. Doesn't make sense. Go right about there. Halfway to the corner. Just go a light line right over the top of the eyelashes. And I need my guidepost. Pull down about the halfway mark, and I keep slipping. And see, it just looks a whole lot better. It'll look even better when I get it finished here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a long time. And just pull straight up. If you get a little uneven, that's okay. Straight up to where you finished before. See what I mean? You kind of get that corner right there. You get that kind of corner effect. And if you desire, you can go straight out just straight to the side a little bit, about maybe, oh, I don't know, half an inch, no, not even half an inch, not even quarter inch, just a small little smidgen out, kind of give you that little Cleopatra Egyptian, I'm an Egyptian look. Okay, I did that wrong. I'm an Egyptian, yeah, the Egyptian look, Cleopatra Egyptian look. Now, if you kind of get that little sticky kind of residue, you can pull your eyelid around. Feels like it's kind of sticking to your eye. That's fine. Not a big deal. Because you can always just pull that around and work it out. And it will work itself out. It will. Now, I know I didn't do blush on this tutorial, and I do apologize, but I don't do blush. I never have. I never will. So that's something you're not going to get out of me. But if you want, there's plenty of if you want to leave a comment and ask a question of who I think you should go watch for a blush tutorial, I will dig through my subscriptions and find the ones I used to watch back in the day, all the makeup tutorial people. This is just a kind of a one shot thing for me, or maybe 2-shot. To just I'm just putting my methods of how I do makeup out onto the big wide interwebs here. Okay. Let's see if I can. Get my other eye done here. Now, if you're good being ambidextrous, do it. Be ambidextrous. Me, I'm not so great. Oh, shit. And I have really, really piss poor lighting down here, so I cannot really see what I'm doing very well. Okay, so if you're not ambidextrous and you have problems doing this with your right, use the bridge of your nose. Yeah, use the bridge of your nose, like right here. It works. To go across, and just kind of move your tips just to the top of your nose right there. And work your way over. Now, I'm not doing half bad today, actually. And I'm out of camera again. And I'm not really able to get that corner effect there. Okay, so I'm somewhat ambidextrous. Not too terribly ambidextrous, but just enough to be able to make it work. See, I got a little bit thicker on my left eye than I did my right, but that's okay. It still works. It still works, and I killed the brush again, so I got to put it back in. This sparkly stuff is kind of old, and I've had it since 2015. So, and it's held up well. It really has. And I think I hear my hubby just got home. Yeah, I think I hear my hubby up there stomping around while I'm trying to finish this tutorial and my makeup at the same time. But we got time as of yet. He's going to be surprised when he sees me. He's going to be really surprised. Because he hasn't seen me in my full makeup glory as of yet. Or he's seen me in a dress, but he hasn't seen me in super girly girl mode. So he's going to be really surprised. Okay, now I bet you guys are wondering, how is she going to do the bottom eyelid on the left? Because I'm not as ambidextrous as I should like to be. Because I've been right hand dominant my whole entire life, and it's not good on the applicator. Not as good as I would like. Okay. Okay, so if you have those weird eyeliners that just kind of likes to sit and kind of tap them. If you can't get enough on your brush, tap them on the bottom because it works. And, oh, my hubby's knocking at the door, the basement door up there, wanting to know if I'm down here or not. Now I'm down here and I'm recording, so... Oh my god, I'm trying to finish this tutorial here, and like I said, finish the makeup at the same time, and I gotta come over here a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of guidepost as best we can from, okay, let's see. Move the mirror over so I don't have to keep going out of camera. There we go. Yeah, just guidepost as best you can. Go over the top of your bottom eyelashes. And go about halfway. You don't need to go all the way. I've gotten better at being ambidextrous. That's why I'm able to kind of halfway do this. And not too shabby if you ask me. Tell me what you guys think of the tutorial. I did my best on it. I'm not really used to giving directions and teaching, so forgive me on that one. But I think we did pretty good. But we're not quite done as of yet. We got 2 more steps. Our mascara. Now, it doesn't matter what mascara you use, but if you got the dark eyelashes, the really dark eyelashes like I have, like near on black eyelashes, use a black mascara, or even a purple, doesn't matter. Use a dark color mascara, because if you try to use one of those color changing mascaras to get your eyelashes a random different color, it's not gonna work. Trust me on that. I've tried. So, anyways, we're gonna get our mascara done here. If I can keep the mascara bottle from falling over and everything making a mess. So what you're going to do, okay, if I can keep my hand steady, is Open your eye as wide as you can. Go to the bottom and twist up. Twist in your fingers the mascara brush forward, so you got that kind of backward spiraling motion going on. And just kind of twist up. That's all you really need to do. It's pretty simple. You could use a makeup curler or eyelash curler. Ugh. Can't speak today, forgive me. But I don't have one. So what I like to do, instead of just going in sweeping motions up like most girls do, I twist. I will twist just like that. Twist. Stop. Because that's all you need is one forward twist and one slow motion. Do not go fast on this. Trust me, if you go fast, you will mess something up. Now, you're going to go kind of the opposite direction. Oh, if I can keep my hand steady at all. Actually, you don't even have to twist on your bottom eyelashes. I don't really have much of a bottom eyelashes to speak of. They're actually really cute and tiny. But I get them as best as I can. Okay, this I can actually do with my left. You could reapply, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to go ahead and reapply. Stick it back in. Pull it back out. And go again. Open your eyes as wide as you can. And use that twisting motion that I just taught you. Because one, it raises your eyelashes up. And two, it just makes them look fabulous. And all you really need is just kind of two, 3 strokes. Go down, get your bottom lash as best you can. And you're done. Now this is the last step. You can apply lipstick after this if you really want to look super excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and apply lipstick because I kind of got a particular technique I like to use. And what I'm going to use is Revlon Color Stay in kind of a, I don't know, ultimate suede color, as it says on the deal. Okay, this I can do with my left as well. I'm going to twist it up a little bit further. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of follow the shape of your lip. You're going to kind of go, just kind of trace. If you got that dip in your lip and you got the kind of the sweepy middle of the lip, up at your upper lip, do what I just showed you. It works. You can kind of go out half the quarter way down, half the quarter way down on the other side. And then just do it like you would chapstick on your bottom lip. And kind of pucker them together. That way you don't even have to use the tissue method or any of that other different stuff. Just kind of roll them like you would your lips after doing chapstick. And there, we're done. Looking pretty good. Yes, we are. Actually, I think we're looking pretty darn sexy, if you ask me. Now, I'm going to get a close-up on the camera here, let you guys get a good judge for yourselves. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Also, if you like the content that I put out, gaming, my vlogs, the makeup tutorial here, I'm working on expanding the content right now, people, so stick with me, bear with me, I'm working on it, I really am. I'm launching Patreon. Oh yeah, I just launched Patreon. So if you want to, please consider joining the Patreon with me and supporting me. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you to, but it does help to buy equipment, upkeep the equipment, and maintenance costs when I do need that professional maintenance touch, because I usually do all the programming and maintenance myself on my own computers and equipment. But yeah, it's anyways, if you want to follow me on the social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, I am on there as well. The links will be in the description below. And please consider hitting that subscribe button and comment, like, share. If you feel free to do those things, I will not stop you. Actually, I love hearing your comments, and I do try to reply to every comment I get. I really do. So if you comment and you don't get a reply as fast as you would like, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Discord. I will be more than happy to chat with you on Discord. Actually, I love chatting with people on Discord. It's so freeing, and you don't have to wait for responses as long as it's Discord is instantaneous. That's what I like about Discord, is it's instantaneous. So anyways, this is Drakkii, the little dragon, signing out for now. And remember, people, stay scaly.
Bye, Barbie. Do